a healer. He's a deliverer.
Hello everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Chiquita Nicole, aka Sassy Fit, and I am doing a challenge that was started by StefanGilliam. I actually met him through Nancy Jones of Lady Live, and Nat said that at one of her seminars, and I hadn't gotten a chance to watch his video yet, but I just watched Nat's video, and I was pretty moved by it. Now, I am going to admit I'm very nervous about this right now, as I very rarely, if at all, share anything intimate about myself on social media. So this is definitely a step out of the box for me. So my heart is literally pounding right now. I know you can't tell, but this is huge. So I know that I have to take chances, and a lot of times in order to grow, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable right now. I'm actually on the road. I'm not touching anything. My hands are on the steering wheel, so no worries there, and my eyes are on the road. But I have this time to myself, so I can be as open as possible. So this is a intimate challenge where you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable and talk about shortcomings that you've had as a kid that has caused stumbling blocks for you as an adult. So here goes my story. For a lot of you who went to grade school with me, elementary school, and have known me for years, many of my clients who I work with, we grew up together, and they can tell you that I used to be extremely shy. I used to like the nervousness I feel, that's why I'm taking so many deep breaths. The nervousness I feel right now, because even though no one's literally sitting in front of me, having a live camera on to me is like having an audience. So this is very nerve-wracking for me, but I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. So I used to be extremely shy. I did not like talking in front of anyone growing up. I used to keep to myself. I remember middle school, I would purposely sit at a table by myself just because I didn't want to be next to anyone. I was very afraid of what people thought of me. I was very self-conscious about what people thought of me. And now that I'm an adult, I've been able to identify with why that has been. So growing up as a child, like Nat, a lot of times I felt like no one wanted to hear me and that I was alone. Now, being that I'm the oldest child of 4, I have 3 other siblings. You're probably thinking, well, how does she feel alone if she grew up with siblings? I was not an only child, but I oftentimes felt alone. My youngest sister is 10 years younger than me, so she didn't grow up with me and my brothers. And I was around a lot of boys and stuff like that. So being the only girl, I felt alone. I felt like an outcast. I felt like I didn't belong a lot. So I kind of grew up shying away from people because I always felt judged. I felt like, because of things that people would say to me, not just friends, family as well, I was made to feel like I was pretty with no brains. So I worked really hard to prove to not only my family, but myself, that I was more than just a pretty face. So I studied really hard in school, made good grades. I was involved in a lot of things in school, but I still didn't really have a whole lot of confidence in myself. And because of that, as an adult, I oftentimes will do it myself, and if I can't do it, then it's not meant to be. And I'm still working on that. You know, it's very hard for me to ask for help because I feel like if I ask for help, then it's gonna get thrown back in my face. You know, if I ask for help, I'm a weak person. If I ask for help, I'm incapable of doing things. So that's my vulnerable thing about myself, is growing up as a kid, I felt alone. I felt like I had no voice, that no matter what I said, no one was going to believe me. No matter what I did, no one was going to believe me. I have to always fight my own battles because I didn't feel like I had anyone to fight for me. So now I have this protection around me all the time where I feel like I have to be strong for everyone, including myself. And yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. I hope I did okay, Stefan. Again, I identify, and I have been told, you know, you walk around with a figurative gun loaded, meaning that, you know, I'm ready to defend myself at all costs because I don't have anyone to defend me. And, you know, I know that's not true now. I know that there are people who will fight for me, and I have really good friends. Nat is an amazing friend. We went to high school together, but we weren't close. She was a couple grades ahead of me, and so I didn't really know her. But connecting with her as an adult has been a true blessing. I have worked so hard to surround myself with positive people who will uplift me and encourage me and, you know, be someone that I can go to and talk to, and I won't be judged, and they actually hear me. And that's why I do what I do with my business of empowering women. And I tell people all the time, yes, I'm a fitness instructor and I do group personal training classes, and I absolutely love it. And I'm very adamant about teaching the importance of a healthy lifestyle, but it's more to it than that for me. You know, I've been depressed. I've been, you know, in a place where I didn't know what my life was going to be like because I was going through so much turmoil and my self-esteem was not there. So I worked really, really hard, and fitness has literally saved my life. You know, running and just all the things that I've done that has worked for me. And so because I've overcome a lot, no, God is not finished with me yet. He's still working on me, but I have overcome a lot. I believe that so many more women can overcome what I have overcome. I'm not going to say in detail everything on the video that I've experienced, but in a nutshell, those are the feelings that I've had in me since a child. And that's hard, especially as a woman, when you feel like you have to fight your own battles all the time and you have to be Wonder Woman all the time. And you feel like you don't have a voice because it's like, what's the point of talking? No one's going to listen. And like Nat said, there are situations where I should have spoken up, but instead I was a doormat because I felt like if I did speak up, it wasn't going to get me anywhere. But I practice on setting boundaries and speaking up for myself, and I see that it does work. So I hope this video encourages someone who has a hard time like myself opening up and being vulnerable. This was definitely a big step for me, but by the grace of God, I did it. Thank you so much for the challenge, Natalie. Thanks for the challenge, Stefan. I did it, and I hope I did well. And for those of you who watched, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a marvelously blessed day and a great week next week. Ta-ta for now. Chiquita Nicole Sassy Fit. out.